Talk to us about how the approach has changed when it comes to air travel in light of this conflict.
Yeah, so many airlines have stopped flying to Tel Aviv since the escalations last month. And there's no sign that they're going to reopen these routes until the conflict settles because of passenger safety. And this has made it ultimately harder for airlines to fly in and out of the region. But the situation depends on each airline. So for some airlines, for example, Lufthansa, they've stopped flying to nearby cities like Beirut because the violence is still strong. But other carriers such as Ryanair and Wizz Air, they've reported a slowing in demand in the area, so they've relocated their capacity to other regions of the world. So we're really seeing this big shift in operation in airlines, and the situation is even more tricky because of the Ukraine war and the consequent Russian airspace ban. And it means that airlines have a difficult choice to make when flying around the world because there are less options for them in terms of flight routes.
It's interesting that we talk about that, and you mentioned Ryanair as well. Ryanair, just off the top of my head, I think canceled something like 900 flights to Tel Aviv alone just in the month of October. To what extent is it eating into their bottom line? I mean, we know this is maybe the flight routes themselves are longer, but how much damage is it doing to some of these companies?
Yeah, I mean, more time in the sky means more fuel burn, and that ultimately leads to higher fuel costs, especially in the current environment. And it makes it more expensive for these airlines to fly to the destinations that they serve if they have to fly around these banned airspaces. An extra hour of flying can cost more than $7,000. So, I mean, if they have to reroute, it's a big decision to make. Now, they can do. Some airlines, they could fly around the Middle East, go north and cross over Azerbaijan, or they could go south and cross over Egyptian airspace. But it's not a simple fix. It adds on a lot of hours to the routes, and it costs a lot more money too.